예대인 여러분, 안녕하십니까? 여기는 자유예술인의 소리, 서울예술대학 교육방송국입니다. 여러분의 교육방송국은 높은 이상, 넓은 교양, 깊은 진리라는 국훈 아래 예대인의 정서와 올바른 학내 여론 형성에 이바지하고자 합니다. 본 교육방송국은 총 방송 출력 3,000W로 1일 1회 30분간 정규 방송을 보내드리고 있습니다. 그럼 지금부터 오늘의 정규 방송을 시작하겠습니다.
Hello and welcome to the final episode of Borders Fade, Stories Stay. I'm Mitra, and if you've been following this show, you probably know I'm usually the one behind the script. But today I'm here, in front of the mic, in front of you. It feels kinda strange, but also right. So let's start the day. Wow, Man Omada. Such a memorable song from Iran. You know, Man Omada means I'm ready in Persian. Like now that we came to this episode, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm not here alone. I'm joined today with such a really talented person. Welcome, Morgane.
Hi, happy to be here.
Yeah, so Morgane, we've got a lot to share today about identity and being in Korea and about what it means to feel different, but also to find yourself anyway. Yeah, so Morgane, let's start with you. You've been in Korea for quite a while now, but it wasn't always as a student, right?
Yeah, actually, I first came to Korea like alone at 19 years old. And then 2 years later, I came as an exchange student because I did Korean studies for 3 years in France. And but that was during COVID, so everything was online. And that was quite lonely because, you can't really meet people. And that time, I really wanted to meet people, especially Koreans, because I did study in Korean. And back then, I, for example, avoided hanging out with, for example, French people because I was like, I can meet French people in France, But but now it's after that experience, I realized that was kind of wrong, and sort of way kind of silly, but I was young. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Learning a new language needs engaging with native speakers,
Yeah.
so that is understandable. sometimes we forget that we are human and we get lonely.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I've learned now that the most important thing is meeting people who match your energy. And for example, like after 2 years, I came back to Korea, or 3 years, but whatever. When I came back again to Korea, I met French people, and they became really true friends, and I love them. For example, so yeah, now that experience changed a lot for me, my mindset. Yeah.
Wow, great. So it's not just about Korea or France, right? It's about exploring your own identity through maybe film
Yeah.
or maybe music.
Music.
Yeah.
Even if I'm studying film now, I'm in first year. Like I'm still searching myself, and yeah. So for example, like quick just story about my life. I learned piano from the age of 6,
Wow.
and kind of baby, and I stopped the school, like the conservatory, at 19.
Yeah.
And after it was kind of too much, so I, for example, stopped for 5 years piano because it's really like strict. You only do classical things, and then after that, I kind of searched myself, and I did, for example, 1 year of theater in France. Then after that, I did 1 year in Korea where I realized, I directed a web drama, right, all that, and. So, and now that I entered that school, I'm in film music, studies, sorry, and music is like coming back to me, and I don't know, like I think maybe music might be my main thing, I don't know, and for example, when I'm studying movie or making movie, it's kind of too much for me, and I become a zombie, and like. On the other hand, when I listen to music, I really feel alive. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I understand. Music makes it's like a magic, right? But can I ask you a bit about you making the web drama? What was it like? Can you tell us more about it? Since I am making some film this semester, I'm really curious about that. Yeah.
So the project is called Strange Encounter, 만남이 있는 벤치 in Korean, and it's a comedy about a guy who live streams with like a few viewers, like 1 or 2, and like his concept is to visit neighborhoods of his viewers, and one day he ends up meeting a strange woman, me in the web drama. I also do acting, and she's sitting oddly, like she's like just seems like a weirdo, like a dorai, we would say in Korean, like a real strange.
Dorai.
And so because he's forced by his viewers, he goes speak to her, and the story is about like through that meeting, both characters start to change because they become more themselves, they learn about themselves, but it's really funny, like it's just really basic comedy, and and so through this web drama I learned that pre-production, like post-production, takes so much time, much more than the filming itself, and most importantly is like you really do need good partners, good colleagues to work with, who share your vision, or at least on that project.
Yeah, I agree with you. So, what about music? You said something about you are interested in music more these days. And it's like you want to know every genre of music in the world, I guess.
I really want to discover like all the subtleties. There are so many genres, and I always discover new, and I always enjoy new things, and like I want to discover too and perform too. And I kind of want like really feel that energy, and also because I have a lot of energy, I want to share my energy like in front of people through music. And even though like when you go on stage, you have the track, like you feel stressed, I think it's definitely worth it.
Yeah, I agree with you. And I think I've got the perfect song for you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, actually, it's the one that you sent me.
Yeah. I sent two
Yeah.
songs. Yeah.
Can you help me with reading the name of
Bican. It means a bicycle. Is it bicycle? Like it's no, it's a motor bicycle, but an old one in French. Yeah.
Oh, so it's
motorbicycle.
Bican.
Bican.
Okay, so
Yeah.
yeah, let's listen to Bican by
Yamollaei.
Yame.
Yay.
Bitch, ça fait très très longtemps que j'y pense à comment se mettre bien, moi j'ai pas ton élan. N'écoute jamais les on-dit, ceux qui jactent n'ont pas vu la vie au travers de ton monde. J'ai beau parler dans leur langue, mais faut croire qu'ils n'entendent que le langage de la violence. Je me faufile en balle sur les mains, tu m'as pas vu bégayer quand fallait passer le lent. Sans caracher quand un négro, j'ai choisi mes modèles, c'est fiable comme un moteur allemand. Nindé sans cara, sans chico, et je fais qu'écro bien plus que les grands de tes grands. J'étais ma paille, ils sont pas concentrés. J'attends pas la passe, ils peuvent pas s'entrer. Je bantou, me parle pas de basaner. On n'est pas venu ici pour se pavaner. Remballe ta CG, mais cessé. Je tourne la poignée, je froisse le temps. Je roule comme si caca m'attend. Puis je cale le pétard entre mes dents. Bah ouais. J'sors la bécane, j'fume la peur. J'm'en bats les couilles, c'est dangereux sa mère. J'vois que des barreaux en fer. La bécane crie et j'sors de l'enfer. Sur un gros fer, bah ouais. J'sors la bécane. C'est dangereux sa mère. Je vois que des barreaux en fer. La bécane crie et sort de l'enfer. Sur un gros fer, bah ouais. La cra aide à focaliser la haine que je ressens dans mes pensées. Dans ce business balisé. Ouais. J'sens la bécane, cani. J'sens la bécane, cani. J'fume la beuh. J'sens la bécane.
Wow, this song is now trending, isn't it?
Yeah, really. Yeah, trending with a good voice because of the voice. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, so, yeah, I felt that too. So, what does this song reminds you of?
I don't know. It's like it makes me like like I get the energy. It made me remind that I'm just not a student. Or foreigner. I'm someone with chaos and color inside, and sometimes it's hard to show that here. Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes we feel invisible, especially here.
Or too much visible.
Yeah, wow. Like what?
Yeah, like for example, like when you go in the campus, you can't like everybody knows who you are. You feel always seen, and you kind of want to hide sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's like being visible.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you want to be invisible. Yeah, I got it. So, maybe we can listen to another song.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a beautiful song being loved by Iranians these days. The name is Azizam, and it's by Ed Sheeran. Shall we?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, great.
They say say. We can do it our way. And if love's just a game, then come and play. Lost in your ocean and drown. I wanna be careless and free. I wanna live here in the moment we found. I wanna be all that you see. But tomorrow can wait. Freezing time in this place till the sun is awake. Be like a magnet on me. I don't care what they say. We can do it our way. And if love's just a game.
Wow, Azizam, it's the song is trending now. Yeah, you know, Azizam actually means my dear.
Oh,
Yeah, and it's a Persian word. Yeah, so it reminds me of when I met my husband, actually.
oh. Can you tell us more?
Yeah, it's a long story. It's like we met before COVID, and I wanted to meet him, but we ended up in a long distance relationship, and I just couldn't resist it because he said the sweetest Azizam to me.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
see. Yeah, and so now can you tell us a bit more about like your whole journey in Korea?
Yeah. So, I always loved Korean, so I started watching K-dramas, etc., etc., and I loved writing as well. But I ended up majoring in electronic engineering. Yeah.
And now you're in creative writing major, right? So it's totally different.
Yeah, it's really different. Yeah. So, as a child, I always wanted to create something. It doesn't matter what. So, both like connected in a way, I guess. Yeah. So, I learned robotic programming, etc., etc. Yeah.
And how did you end up in getting into Seoul Institute of the Arts?
But actually, it was a really hard journey for me because at first my father was so strict and didn't want me to study abroad. So it took a lot of courage from me. But yeah, I started teaching Korean, and I rejected several times for scholarships, and I ended up paying to get in a Korean language program, and I came here. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. I see how you got here now.
Yeah, and you know, being accepted in here was a shock actually, but because I never imagined being the first foreigner who got
Yeah.
accepted to creative writing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got here, and yeah, so first year was a little bit hard, but I'm getting it now.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
also
kinda.
people sometimes forget like that for foreign year is hard, like for the language and also the system and everything, you know.
Yeah, the education here is so fast, and
Yeah.
group work is so strict. Like if you make mistake,
Yeah.
and nobody doesn't care as long as you make it on time. You know, yeah.
Yeah.
So there was times like I felt like a burden actually. So even the classmates, they like I thought that they're my best friends, some of them, and I opened up about my struggles, but they
Yeah, in the end, that doesn't give it. Yeah,
yeah
it's
yeah
adaptation in another country. You know, especially human connection is kind of hard sometimes to get. And yeah, here in Korea, like the silent line, the one, like no one tells you to cry, like nunchi.
yeah there are a
Yeah.
lot of things going on here, and we are catching up actually. Yeah, so So there are a lot of pressure as a foreigner actually on all of us, I suppose. But that's why I started the foreign student gathering actually.
Yeah.
And we are pushing for a space so no one feels like a burden
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah, and it's working.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I got to one gathering, and I could speak freely, and I felt like of my burden, and I didn't feel like a burden.
yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, and the really good thing about these gatherings is that we all speak Korean actually, and so everyone, even Korean students, are welcome in those gatherings. Yeah, so um, yeah, maybe we can listen to another song
Yeah.
from Iran. Yeah, this song is from Mortaza Pashai, Yeki has, and it the message is really similar. Like someone is beside you, you're not alone. So, shall we?
Yeah, cute.
Yeah.
یکی هست تو قلبم که هر شب واسه اون می نویسم اون خوابه نمیخوام بدونه واسه اونه که قلب من این همه بیتابه یه کاغذ یه خودکار دوباره شده همدم این دل دیوونه یه نامه که خیسه پر از عشقه و کسی بازم اونو نمیخونه یه روز همینجا توی اتاقم یه دفعه گفت داره میره چیزی نگفتم آخه نخواستم دلشو قصه بگیره گریه میکردم درو که میبست میدونستم که میمیرم اون عزیزم بود نمیتونستم جلوی راشو بگیرم میترسم یه روزی برسه که اونو نبینم بمیرم تنها خدایا کمک کن نمیخوام بدونه دارم جون میکنم اینجا سکوت اتاقا داره میشکنه تیک تاک ساعت رو دیوار دوباره نمیخواد بشه باور من که دیگه نمیاد انگار
Wow, you can really feel like the song, like like he's singing just for you, like yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, it's a sad story because the singer passed away, but he was really loved by Iranian. Yeah. Anyway,
Anyway.
yeah, so that's why I always say when you feel invisible, there is someone who believes in you, like this song.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so because of that, I want to introduce to all of our foreign students and even Korean students our hidden island, which is a space for international students here at Seoul Arts. Not just to gather, but to exist without explanation, to laugh, to share, and to rest.
Yeah, and you guys, made it real. Like, even just
We are doing it together.
yeah,
actually,
like
yeah.
just being here. I mean, I'm came for now as a guest, but
Yeah.
just being here, I feel lighter, and I didn't have to shrink. Yeah.
Yeah, and we meet every other week, and we have a lot of students from all over the world. And the amazing part is that we mostly speaking Korean together, right? So I guess that in this position, I can invite all of our Korean friends to our meeting as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, so, Also, I want to talk about a little bit about our booth
Yeah.
at the festival. You remember?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember.
yeah. I asked you about the like, can you send me questions or
Yeah.
something and music? Yeah,
Yeah.
and so as a group, we've had a booth at the school festival, and we've written some articles in school newspaper. You can check it later at the front of every building at the school, and also this radio. So I wanna thank all the subs member and the president Yi So-yeon that made this radio program possible for us. We're also on Instagram too. If you search SIA underline Hidden Island, you can find us on Instagram.
Yeah, let's keep going. Bigger, louder, braver.
Yeah. So, yeah, let's don't have any other sad student here on
Yeah.
campus.
Let's welcome everybody
Yeah.
and feel, yeah.
Yeah. So I came from Iran actually.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
listened to a
I
lot of
talked
Iran songs,
a
two
lot
songs.
today, and I'm saying like, after at the end of the program, like, actually, yeah. So yeah, this song is the most relatable song to me, and I want to share with all of the people because it became the voice of a movement, not a protest, but of hope. It's Baraye by Sherwin Hajipur, a first ever Grammy Award winner for Best Song for a Special Change. Social change.
برای توی کوچه رقصیدن، برای ترسیدن به وقت بوسیدن، برای خواهرم، خواهرت، خواهرامون، برای تغییر مغزها که پوسیدن، برای شرمندگی، برای بیپولی، برای حسرت یک زندگی معمولی، برای کودک زباله‌گرد و آرزوهاش، برای این اقتصاد دستوری، برای این هوای آلوده، برای ولیعصر و درختای فرسوده، برای پیروز و احتمال انقراضش، برای سگهای بیگناه ممنوعه، برای گریه های بیوقفه، برای تصویر تکرار این لحظه، برای چهره ای که میخنده، برای دانش آموزا، برای آینده، برای این بهشت اجباری، برای نخبه های زندانی، برای کودکان افغانی، برای این همه، برای غیر تکراری، برای این همه شعارهای تو خالی، برای آوار خونه های پوشالی.
Wow, it was a really good song.
Yeah, thank you. So I want to ask you, how was it today?
Yeah, it was really cool. Like, it's my first time experiencing, a radio thing. So it was really great. Thank you for inviting me.
You're welcome. Yeah, so today's episode was brought to you by directing Lee So-yeon, writer Mitra, sound Lee Min-kyung, and DJs Mitra.
And Morgane.
Mm.
And to all the foreign students listening, you are not alone.
This was the final episode of Borders Fade, Stories Stay, but our stories don't end here.
Yeah, they live in everything, every gathering, every voice, and every bowl hello or annyeong.
Yeah, follow us at Shia_Hidden Island, and let's keep creating across cultures, languages, and borders.
Man Amadim.
Yeah, so bye.
Bye. Annyeong.
이상으로 오늘의 정규 방송을 마치겠습니다.